Up and running. Lovely. Nothing exploded on the way past. So, where we left off last time was at the completion of the boss fight against the Paradox Golem, where Hrefnasa sacrificed himself to stabilize the golem for a long enough period of time that the heirloom could be taken from it, and left this world parting some truly sage wisdom upon his sons and those within earshot of him. And that's where we're going to be continuing, as the party is kind of having a bit of a mixture of emotions. Also, just for the context of both the listeners and myself when I end up listening back through to make sure that I've gotten all my lore notes correct. I am currently not the most well person, and we have two players who are unavailable today because of illness or exhaustion. So, yes, everything is going to be a little bit quirky and chaotic. So, you are still in the plane of Mechanus, recovering from both the battle as a whole and the sheer chaos of what's just happened, when you feel a pair of eyes on you and notice a silhouette standing upon some of the machinery above you. And it appears to be the silhouette of a male holding what appears to be a polearm of some sort that he's got straddled over his lap, like he's just sitting there watching you. Like I'd imagine somebody would if they're just like watching like a cartoon and they just happen to be holding like like a broom. He's just kind of nestled on his lap, just watching. And after realizing that a couple of you have spotted him sitting on the machinery high above you, decides to drop down. Which, from the height that they are at, they should, in real reality, hit the floor with a wet splat. However, they land with an almost cat-like grace, and you are met with the face of a relatively fresh-looking man. Definitely not on the younger side in any capacity. And the man looks around, looks at the group, kind of just shrugs, goes over to the Paradox Golem, and gives it a firm punt. And you can hear this dong noise ring out. Haha! Well, that's what you fucking get! Bloody thing. Oh, pleasure to meet you all. And what might you be doing in my domain? Domain? No. My ability to speak is just left. And what might you be doing in my domain?
By the way, has anyone taken the heirloom yet?
Yes, Grofnav is currently holding on to it.
Okay. Who are you?
Well, I should be asking you the same bloomin' thing. Walking into my house and deciding to smash my shit. Well, not my shit, this thing can fuck itself. And he kicks it again, you hear this dong noise ring out from the inside of its hollow casing. So, and he turns around, and from his belt he whips out a shotgun that he cocks and immediately points at your face, Alec. So, you gonna tell me who you are?
I'm Alec from the Sleeping Wolves Guild.
And the moment that you mention the fact that you're from the Sleeping Wolves, he kind of taps the bottom of the shotgun and like rests the barrels on his shoulder. Ho ho! Well now, isn't that quite the spicy pickle? And it is at this point that the man is tackled by Xanis and Kay, who looked a little bit awestruck for a moment. They both just tackled him. Uncle Sid! Yeah! And the other one, and Kay, just kind of looks up. Hey, I thought you were dead. What? How come you're here? Well, let's just say that I gave a good A goddess, a real good slurping. Might have done it a little too hard. Made her nut with the force of 1,000 suns, and my soul left my body. Anyway, how can I help you?
We're just taking the heirloom and then we're gonna head out.
He looks confused as to what you're on about, as if he has absolutely zero fucking clue what you're on about.
This timey-wimey golem thing had one of the, I guess, one of the great sage heirlooms in it when we would come to collect it.
He still looks completely and utterly confused as to what you're on about, apart from the time golem.
Cursed, but technically in our hands, blessed items that are required to defeat the manifestation of absolute evil. Pretty much. Save the world. That's all.
Ah, then why didn't you just fucking say that from the start, rather than trying to give me some sort of elaborate fucking scheme?
I wanted to see how Alec would handle it.
What?
And Ben just looks at Alec. Is it okay?
And the man just looks very confused. Anyway, I should probably properly introduce myself. Name's Sid. Sid Ordux. And I am not going to be your problem.
That's good.
After dealing with that thing for me.
Ooh.
Ugh. And he punts it once more. As you hear the metal echo.
Personal grudge?
Well, you could say that. Told me I had no bitches.
I see stuff on that. I think it might be still its programming.
Although whoever programmed it was a cunt.
Yeah,
Simply
I
put.
agree.
Ugh.
For sure.
And he punts it once more, just for good measure. And so I'm going to give the party a choice. You can try and see if you can get Sid to come back with you through your portal, or you can leave him here. Completely up to you.
So, what are you getting up to here?
Well, nothing too fancy.
No?
Building shit, watching shit explode, trying to fuck up this thing, and he kicks it again.
Was it just you?
Well, I mean, you seen anything else that's living flesh and blood around here?
I mean, we've not been through the whole plane yet, but not so far, no.
And I'm guessing you've not seen anything with a good rack either.
Oh, no.
Ah.
I know, right? Disappointing.
Say, I don't suppose you've met If you're part of the Sleeping Wolves, I don't suppose you've met the Guildmasters at all, have you?
Could say that.
Oh,
yes. Yep, yes. Well,
Oh, Benson definitely met the Guildmasters.
Guildmaster's son.
He's intimately
Points at
familiar
Xanus.
with them.
Sid looks at you, Alec, and raises an eyebrow. Is that so?
I'm looking at Penton.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
And
What?
Sid's now looking at Penton, looking back at Alec with
Yes,
a...
I have boned the Guildmaster several times. This is also the Guildmaster's son, if you've not met him before, but I'm assuming you have.
And he's sitting there ruffling Xanus' hair. No, never met him before in my life. Who the fuck are you? And he's staring you down with abject confusion on his face.
My name is Penton Vinius Aleno. I am one of the great sages, the illusionist sage, and
You do
closely
realize,
acquainted with the Guildmaster.
you do realize, lad, that giving yourself that many titles does not compensate for whatever lack of whatever you've got going on down there.
I assure you, I don't have a lack of anything.
Seems like you're compensating for something. And then it kind of clicks for the whole group that Sid has absolutely no fucking idea what's actually transpiring on the material plane, and has no idea about your
Can I commune with
entire
Lupus?
quest.
Can I commune with Lupus?
I mean, if you want to spend 10 minutes
Is it
standing
10
there
minutes,
casting
is it?
commune, yes, it has a
Okay.
10-minute casting time. So,
But basically, long story short, the Guildmaster's mother has become the root and manifestation of all chaos and evil, and is trying to destroy the world, and we are trying to stop it. And we need this little doohickey, and he points at the fucking heirloom that
Gruffnav.
Gruffnav is holding,
Yes.
in order to do it.
You mean to tell me that we didn't put that bitch fucking 6 foot far enough under? I thought we put her fucking several hundred feet under the floor last time.
There's been several attempts, but apparently all of the great sages are the descendants of the great sages are required to steal her away.
The fuck do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just
Oh, I
quoting what I
swear.
know.
And it is at this point, that Alec,
I
you
didn't
hear
ask to
some
be
clicks and
convoluted.
whirrings from behind you, and it appears that a clockwork hoplite has tried to sneak up on you. As you turn around, and you're like, oh shit, hello, and then watch it fly about 200 feet backwards as it is pelted with adamantine shotgun shells that are fired directly in its face.
Nice shot.
Well, I could have taken the young lad out too, but he seems alright.
So you coming with or what?
I
guess I roll persuasion.
Yeah, roll persuasion for me.
Shit, my dice. Why the fuck am I going to my dice out?
Because you put them all away. Funnily enough, when you put things away, they tend to disappear.
Is that? That'll be 95.
He seems pretty convinced. He doesn't believe a fucking word of what's going on, as he's still in a little bit of denial about the
Well, if you
fact
don't
that...
believe me, you can ask the guildmasters themselves when we get there.
I mean, if I can finish my sentence, sir. He doesn't quite believe the fact that that Lilith is still alive, although he's not aware of what's happened with her becoming the Lilium Beast. But he sees it as a good excuse to come back. As you guys are on your walk back, he talks about the fact that he's missing his physical body, and that's when you realise that he is he's slightly see-through in some places, such as his legs. In certain places around the joints are transparent.
He's a genie.
Are you saying
What?
that out loud?
No.
Okay.
Wait, so will you be able to enter the material plane?
Psh, of course I will. God, why do they fucking teach you
And-
kids nowadays? Honestly.
Not ghost mechanics.
We didn't really get taught. We were just sort of banded together, given some basic training, and then thrown out onto the battlefield, and we learned from there.
Oh, that fucking fluff ball hasn't changed at all. Anyway,
Except me, I didn't even get basic training.
Oh yeah, I like the layer. Anyway,
Yeah, I
sounds like-
trained myself.
God, I have some interesting things to fucking learn about, I suppose. Anyway, I'll see you kids later. And he gives Xanis and Kay a final pat on the head. Flicks Penton in the ears on the walk past.
why?
Him and Nolan exchange eye contact with each other very briefly.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, pretty much.
Vines of-
And as and basically as he's walking through, you watch him go through the portal and just disappear into dust, basically, as though he is just teleported somewhere completely different. The portal is the correct location. Before you question it, as the rest of the Wiki boys seem more than eager to just go through and get done with it.
Anything else of interest around here?
Nothing that would be relevant to you in your current position.
And also get the golem a kick.
Would that have been before you left?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you would have also kicked it before you left. So, you end up getting back to the guild. After a little while, use the teleport crystal to get back, bringing all 4 of the Yuiki boys with you. And it's kind of awkward, because there's a complete lack of grief at the loss of their father. The one who trails behind is Cessna, who basically is the one who's gone off to go and inform the village that Hrefnasa has passed, and that Cessna will be the next one to step up in his place, as and when their current mission has concluded, which he explains to you guys once he returns. You are, however, Sidless, currently. You are missing Sid. I swear to God, if you're laughing,
I can't say anything.
is it because you're thinking of it calling you guys maiden, the Paradox Golem calling you maidens? Kind of, but
Can't say anything.
Maybe.
fair. Okay, so you get back.
Ow. My finger. I take a sip of my tea and I smack my knuckle on the table.
That's fine. I ended up chugging my tea before we started.
So did I, and I have a stomachache.
So, you end up basically the same sort of process before, you know, debriefing, the debriefing situation, basically informing Lupus what's happened. And during that, are any of you going to mention the fact that you tried to get Sid to come back with you? Is Sid even mentioned at all?
Yes. Yeah,
Sid-
someone mentioned that some guy called Sid pointed a gun at my face and then came with us and then kind of disappeared.
Lupus seems rather amused by this. I see. Well, I'm going to have to go and do some double checks on something in a little bit, but congratulations, you guys have done well. The rest of the group that would have been coming with you for down to the vault of the Nexus is kind of left already.
What?
Kazaroth couldn't sit still.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, okay.
So Kazaroth and Edith have gone down to the Abyss already.
so I
We
guess
sent,
we should catch up with them?
Yeah, I suppose so. We sent
Abyss time.
we sent Sarak, Meraxis, and Rose with them. I tried to tell them that, you know, time is not of the essence for that one, but it's Kazaroth. You really expect him to listen to me? I believe the deal that he offered was, sure, he'll stick behind if he's allowed to dissect one of my hands.
Why don't you just give him some ducks?
I've tried that already, and you can just hear this like horde of quacking just storm by the door, and just disappear down the hallway. Unfortunately, Ziffy decided to get involved, polymorphed into a duck, and I've not been able to stop him since. And that it is at that point where this duck slowly descends from the ceiling.
It can land on its head.
On whose head?
Lupus's head.
Lupus just looks up at it. Do you fucking mind?
Decoy.
And you watch as Lupus grabs the bird and holds it in front of his face, staring it down. And in a very calm tone, just stares at this duck. You realise I could just eat you like a sandwich, right?
Sorry. Duck had a sore throat. Roll linguistics, I guess.
No, I know what you're saying. I've got a very firm idea of what you're saying.
The duck is giving you puppy dog eyes. Puppy duck eyes. Oh no, that sounds weird.
Puppy duck.
Puppy duck
The-
eyes.
Puppy duck eyes. Tannis, could you go get me some bread? Is the duck polymorphing back?
The duck is flapping its wings
Okay.
desperately.
I mean, I could just do this about the bread, and you just watch Lupus slowly move his face towards the duck to bite it.
And then the duck suddenly transforms into a boxman.
And
Aw.
Lupus lands face first on the floor because he's basically holding Ziffy's feet. Because as he's repolymorphed, he's now standing on Lupus's hands. So Lupus has just gone face first into the floor because he was not expecting Ziffy to change back.
I'm pretty sure Ziffy would land perfectly on his feet. So it's ridiculous.
Yes.
acrobatics.
Yes, you basically landed on top of Lupus, and you're just looking at him.
With a flourish.
Yes. Okay, right. Well, off to the abyss with you guys, I guess. Zippy, can you go check on the automaton, please?
Yeah, sure, I'll sort it out tomorrow.
And so Zippy leaves the room. Lupus just stays on the floor. And just lets out this. As you guys prepare yourselves to go back down to the abyss. To go and catch up with Kazaroth and his the ragtag group that's been sent down there. And so you start making your way down there. After about half an hour of preparing. And thankfully enough, there's been what appears to be some sort of tether point created to the outside of the vault as you arrive there. And as you're preparing, you end up arriving outside of what appears to be the vault of the Nexus.
What does it look like?
It is a rather large, fancy-looking building made of what appears to be a sort of obsidian gilded with different colours of metal. They're all very shiny, but it looks like basically someone's turned gemstones into metal and has gilded the entire outside of the building with it.
Does this obsidian look expensive?
Very much so.
Does it look like it could be shipped
Doesn't
away?
look stealable.
It does not look stealable.
Damn. It's gonna
As you
look
can
for a
s-
pickaxe and just
you
start
can-
chipping away at it.
You can very clearly see the exterior walls are plastered in different types of runes and different magic, like different types of ritual magic.
Oh,
Damn,
So
they knew we were coming.
it does not look like it would be a good idea. However, you can hear
oh.
from the door, like the door to the building is open, and you can hear maniacal laughter coming from inside.
Did we recognize this maniacal laughter?
You do.
Who does it belong to?
Kazaroth.
Azeroth. Yes.
So you can just hear, yes, coming from inside the building.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
love
he seems
him.
like he's having fun.
Would you like to go inside?
Yes. Please.
Cool.
Okay. So, as you slowly start making your way inside, keeping an eye out for any sort of enemies on the outside, I would like you all to go to your buff and debuff trackers, please. And there should be a debuff called Imperil All. Please apply that to your sheets now.
What the fuck?
Imperil all?
Yep.
Oh,
Hey.
the shit.
Imperil all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to get rid of all of the other
Yeah,
ones.
same.
Yeah, I would recommend doing that if you haven't already.
You are buffed up beyond belief.
Yeah.
So
It's
many
the only
buffs.
thing that should be active
Mm,
on your buff and debuff tracker is Imperil
Mhm.
All.
Many boof.
mm.
Because
This
you
is
guys,
so sad. Imperil all. All.
indeed.
I keep saying all.
It's like if you say it enough times, maybe it'll change.
That doesn't like
It
ice. I don't
doesn't
like
seem to have. Oh, it hasn't given me a weakness to the things I have resistance to. So
Yes. So that's
That's
how
cool.
that's how Imperil works. Is it basically
I have a
reduces?
few not weaknesses. Like, is this a abyss effect or a
This is an
this
effect.
building effect?
It is an effect of the building itself, as it appears
Thanks, fuck.
that the actual runes and that on the outside of the building also apply to the inside. As you would expect from the Vault of the Nexus itself, that the powers of the entities that exist here are probably sustained on those powers, well, on the power of those runes alongside the sheer strength of the elemental magic that belong to the person who originally created this building. That being Yelata's Nexus, aka the first of the Black Sages.
Ugh.
Yeah, right. And I'm boring you, but pulling your leg, sweetheart. Pulling your leg. So you walk in, and
Peril.
you feel the sheer intensity of the elemental energies that are within this space.
We feel in peril.
Of course. So you
I
can
feel in peril.
yeah, you can feel the sheer immensity and pressure of the elements upon you. And you walk in to see Edith basically in the middle of a facepalm. She's holding one of her hand, like she's holding her head in one of her hands, whilst the other one's just again across her chest. With Rose doing something very similar, and both Sarek and Rax is looking mildly concerned, as currently, in the room that you've walked into, is Kazaroth, who currently is choking out a water elemental. For context, elementals don't need to breathe. So he is basically he just has a water elemental pinned underneath him that he is just pretending to choke the life out of. And he's laughing at it.
I presume it's not laughing back.
Well, no, it's a water elemental. It's just staring at him.
Bubbling.
And water elementals not laugh.
Well, it doesn't speak a language.
You do need to speak a language to laugh.
Like I said, bubbling.
Sure.
I think it just does that.
It just bubbles.
It just does that, yeah.
Well,
In an intimidating fashion. Or, I guess, intimidated fashion in this case.
if you could, like, interpret how the elemental is feeling right now, it just seems like it's done with existing.
If it wasn't constituted entirely with water, we would be able to see it crying.
Probably.
It's just like, I wish I could die, but I cannot.
But it
I
physically
need to
can't.
breathe.
Because it's trying. You can see where, like, several little puddles as
Right,
to where it's
fine.
tried to escape Kazaroth's grasp. And he's just laughing at it. Just, ah, yes! Quiver under my grasp. Oh. Hi, kids! How are you? Yes! And he goes,
How long have you been doing that for?
and Edith decides to respond because Kazaroth is too busy having what clearly an unnecessarily high amount of fun just strangling this water elemental for no reason. He's been doing that for the last hour or so. Everything else in this building,
Power!
yes, everything else in this building we've already dealt with, referring to all the elementals that inhabited this place, bar whatever's on the bottom floor. But he's just having far too much fun there. Dad, could you stop, please? Yes! What do you mean? Why would I stop? Why? Can you not see I'm having the time of my life here, Edith? Yes, Dad, but
Yeah.
we have things to do here. Like what?
Isn't this elemental cruelty or something? I don't know.
Heirloom?
Oh right, that's why we're here. Well, prepare to die. And you just watch the water elemental dissipate as this necrotic energy just vibrates from Kazaroth's hands and just deteriorates the whole thing's existence. Kazaroth gets off the floor, dusts his hands off. Now then, where were we?
Steamy.
Heirloom.
Yes, heirloom.
So,
Have you found it yet?
wait, there's...
Probably not.
I'm not going to lie, I kind of forgot the heirloom was here.
Did you think you were just here to choke elementals?
No, of course not.
Couldn't you do that in the Colosseum simulation? If you really wanted to?
His little eyes light up.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And Rose looks at you, Penton. We're never going to be able to get any sort of training done now, are we? He's going to be too busy trying to choke out an elemental.
Well, we can, like, build a separate compartment that's the Kazaroth strangling room. Just a
No.
thought.
And she just looks at you, as if, like, say, do you hear yourself right now?
get plenty of training done. There's still loads of open space. And he can still have his fun.
We
Innovative.
cannot have a Kazaroff choking room.
Well, I'm not going to argue with him, are you?
That's... You've got a point there. Choking room it
If he
is.
wants a choking room, he gets a choking room.
There. So, you guys end up wandering through the vault, where you see various keepsakes. Like, Kazaroth is basically kind of... It's almost like a museum tour, as he's teaching you about all of the things in this vault. And it seems like an entire... almost like a laboratory of sorts in some places. In other places, it seems like almost like a catalog of all of the history of the Nexol family tree. So all of the previous Black Mage sages from Kazaroth and Edith's time backwards.
Any names you recognize?
Nope. Apart from Yelatus Nexol, who is the founder or origin of this bloodline.
What's he talking about? Other thing.
Kazaroth?
Yeah.
He's just telling you about some of the stuff that's like the sheer amount of familicide that's happened along the family tree. Because it seems as though that particular family tree happens to have a lot of offspring, a lot of kids. Under the context of, oh, have one for each element, then they can all teach themselves the expertise of that element. However,
I can see why that's an issue.
they end up killing each other. There's normally like 7 kids that I had, and only one of them survives.
Which one is it, usually?
It seems to have a large variety.
Huh.
Sometimes it's the one that specializes.
Well, there's not one that's...
I guess there's no
There's
dominant
not-
element then. That's kind of... I kind of praise it. It's science, that is.
But
If they're all proficient
So
in
they're
one
all
element,
equal.
and there doesn't seem to be anyone that comes out on top. It seems to be random who's the last one surviving. Means that there's no particular element is stronger than the next.
no, normally they end up taking
You
each
need to
other.
repeat the experiment a few times to be
Yes.
sure.
Well,
Peer
that's
review.
the thing.
We should watch.
The entire
No, that's terrible.
no,
Science.
the entire the entire
It needs
family
to be
tree
repeated.
has been documented as though it were an experiment. But after a certain period where it stopped being a case of these kids being just turning against each other to take the heirloom for themselves. And you notice that there is no death date for Yelatus until the point where just before the 20th birthday of Kazaroth's mother is the death date of Yelatus Nexol.
Wow.
And it's written down in quite an eloquently phrased paragraph of insults and slurs towards the progenitor of this family tree, as Kazaroth's mother is the person who took Yelatus Nexol's life. As she was the remaining survivor of 7 children. Because you notice, as you look through, it's almost like an experiment. It stops being a tragedy and starts being treated like an experiment, where these kids are purposefully plotted against each other by Yelatus to kill each other. And this is where you realize the twisted origins of the Black Sage family tree. And what's even more unnerving is there is detailed accounts of every single murder, every single fight, and even after the death date of Yelatus Nexol, be it some sort of magical connection or someone still filling these entries out, but it has a detailed synopsis and analysis of every single Bloodline member, including the more recent ones, referring to Kazaroth, Edith, Felicity Atisa, and Austramira Maker Atisa. Including birth dates, major life events, and death dates. for all of them.
Huh.
Some of them have predictions, some of them don't.
Wait.
What does it say for Marion?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So you find Austramira's document, and the predicted death date is unmarked. But it has a play-by-play account of your entire journey so far, and every point where she should have hypothetically perished.
Should have.
Yes, such as the situation with the werewolves, being
Oh,
one
yeah, that's
point,
true.
one evaded death, and things along that line where you guys have come close to demise, and potential death points, and missed them entirely. One of those being your conversation with Cedric. Funnily enough, and the whole social
So big
interaction,
and fluffy. Splat.
and the whole interaction with Aster as well, which raises more questions than it answers.
Wait, what?
And
What's the latest entry?
the latest entry is mildly concerning to you,
Mm-hmm.
as it talks about the rejection of a pocket dimension, and it cannot live. It seems like everything past this point, you kind of get the gist of it, that each one of these scrolls is magically connected to one person as born of that family tree, as there are a litany of unfilled scrolls or incomplete scrolls in this massive, like, filing cabinet-esque thing. It's like the size of a small truck, basically. There's so many documents in here. So it seems like whoever was writing these was planning for more than just a few. Being alive for the better part of... They were planning on being alive for the better part of about 10 millennia worth of empty documents.
Ooh.
And without Austramira's one, it cannot name the pocket dimension that she's been rejected from, but the final note on it that does not have a predicted death point, but it just says adrift in astral dream. Status unconfirmed.
And how long ago was that entry?
That entry would have been around the same point where you guys saw. Wait, was there something that happened?
I'm not sure if
within
that happened in view of the party or if the Lucas and Norik thing.
Well, you would. I reckon you guys would have been told about that. Yeah, yeah. You guys were told about it happening. The crystal being destroyed. Yes. So it is around the same point where it had been confirmed that Norik had shattered the crystal. That basically acted as a grounding point to be able to get back and forth between the pocket dimension that Fele and Euless had been put in.
Okay, so she's lost, but she's still alive.
Yes.
Because I was asking for the most recent post, because if it just says unknown, but it's from like 3 years ago, then it just means it's massively out of date.
No, it is perfectly in date.
Which then brings the question, who the fuck is writing these?
You are uncertain.
Someone's been spying on us.
Maybe some automatic spell that just records what's going on.
You can choose to roll investigation or arcana if you'd like to find out.
I'm trying to roll
Ooh,
investigation.
I
Yes,
do.
Wait, which one of this is better?
Penton, you would have to roll
I will
investigation.
Arcana.
Because there are two separate theories that are going on here. Penton, you would have to roll investigation.
So these are folders,
roll
like
arcana.
paper folders.
Yes.
Okay.
96.
96.
But they look like they're written with a quill, like in someone's handwriting.
Yes. So, Penton, you're approaching this with the thought of somebody spying on you. Alec, you're approaching this with the idea of it being a spell of some sort.
Yeah.
28. 28.
Some like magical connection.
Investigation's not very high.
So, Penton, you go to investigate through, trying to see if there's like a match between the different types of handwriting, things like that,
Or a name,
or a name.
an author of some kind.
Yeah, there's no author, there's no names, the handwriting is all the same. It's the exact same as the document that goes all the way back to Yelatus. Same handwriting. and that is the only one that actually has a named author on it.
So we're either
Which is
dealing
the
with a
artist's
godly
document.
being, or we're dealing with what Alec thought it was, and it's an automatic process.
What does my Arcana?
Alec, your Arcana and your entire like investigation of the different magics within this filing cabinet, it appears that the actual cabinet itself has been enchanted with some sort of spell that is quite literally tied to the bloodline itself.
Wow.
And you can confirm this the moment that you take a look at the document for Kazaroth and Edith that are kind of right next to each other.
How many times does Kazaroth document say the word duck?
Quite a few. Quite
Yeah.
a few. And you start finding the word duck immediately after the mass genocide of an entire psych ward off on an adrift island that is now sunk underwater.
Look at Kazaroth, look at the paper, look at Kazaroth.
Gosh darn.
Shrug.
And it states on the piece of paper there was a rough body count of about 500,000 people.
Jesus. That's a big psych ward.
Yes, it took up a whole island. Think the Alcatraz equivalent of a psych ward for people that are so magically or physically dangerous that have lost their bottles and lost their metal to such a point where they have to be isolated in what is essentially the world's most powerful anti-magic chamber. It's like a Faraday cage for magic.
Gonna ask the
Sounds awful.
I guess Edith and Kazaroth and everyone up there. Any information about this? What the fuck's this place? This is completely new to me.
What the
This magic Alcatraz.
Kazaroth comes over, takes a look at it. Oh, good times, good times. You know, there was this guy called Jerry, screamed like a bitch. And Edith just looks at Kazaroth. Dad, maybe not the time to be reminiscing. You've had enough therapy to be able to get past that. No.
Can I ask, when I'm going through things, there was the thing where siblings killed like their siblings to get the heirloom.
Mhm.
Did Kazaroth have any siblings?
Kazaroth did have siblings.
Did he kill his siblings?
Uh-huh.
But you ask him.
Well, it says it, doesn't it?
It does not say it does not say on Kazaroth's document, and you notice.
But does it say how they died on their document?
On their documents, yes. However, you would not be able to affiliate the document to the person.
Does it say how they died?
Yes.
How did they die?
Well, there's quite a few of them that are things like asphyxiation, immolation, drowning, crushed under rubble, things like that across whole bunch of these documents. Like,
So all of the ones.
Sounds like things Kazaroth is
Yeah, all of
capable
the
of.
ones Kazaroth's siblings.
oh no, I'm just referring to across the
Kazaroth-
board.
Okay.
There's a point where
I was gonna say they're all elemental based, which would assume that he
Yeah.
is part
Well,
of
after a while, you realize that a lot of these, you're looking through the documents to find names under Rosewood, which is half of the lineage, because there's a point where one side of the family remarries, so it is no longer the family of the Nexel. It becomes Nexus from Nexus to Rosewood.
that. Are they just sort of patiently sitting there while we read about their history?
Yeah,
Okay.
and you
Is there any particular hurry?
Hmm?
Is there any particular hurry? Are we being hurried along?
No.
Okay, we'll carry on reading then again.
Can I ask? Hey Kazaroth, did you kill your siblings?
And as you ask him, he just shrugs.
Mhm.
Well, no, I didn't kill any of my siblings, no. Well, you see, I was technically an only child. I did kill my cousins, though. That was quite fun.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
They were assholes.
So it wasn't like an
Ah.
elemental gladiatorial combat.
Oh, God, no. God, no.
Well, it seems to be the general
Yes,
trend.
individually.
I was the only child of my mother. I did have cousins. And there was a whole confusing thing about them trying to force themselves to be my siblings and things like that. And it suddenly makes sense to you guys why you can't find any records of Azeroth's siblings. Because technically, they're not siblings. They are more like half siblings slash cousins at best. Like you find like a half brother, a half sister here and there.
I would say it's a strange family reunion, but they're all dead, so.
Yes. You know, it was quite impressive trying to make sure that my little Fern and Edith didn't kill each other as kids. God, the amount of times where I'd come home and the house would be on fire, and he wipes a little tear away from his eye. Good times, good times. Oh, they grow up so fast. And Edith is just cringing to the nth degree. Dad, seriously, can we just go and acquire the heirloom while we're here?
Is there anything more interesting there is to look at here?
No.
Alright, then I guess we will move on.
It does feel as though there was some, like, I'm gonna mainly state this for Alec and Kay. Both of them, as they're leaving the room, feel as though there was something more that could have occurred here, had things have been different. There is a general sense of there feels like there's something that could have been that was not, as you leave. And so you exit, and you go further into the vault. And you find a very powerful item resting on a pedestal.
Is it the heirloom?
It is, in fact. I can open the thing so my thing doesn't break. Let's scroll past it. Oh my god, I'm a moron. I'll scroll past it. As you have come across the Nexus of the Great Magi, a very powerful looking rod. The actual weapon itself the actual grip of the weapon itself, so the rod, or the actual pole of the rod, appears quite to be made of that same expensive obsidian that the rest of the building is made out of. And the gemstone and like the casing, like the little casing situating point for the gemstone itself, appears to be designed like the six main elements all converging into one space. You can see like the designs of like fire, water, ice, lightning, wind, earth. You know, you can see all of these little intricate designs and details in the metal. And a little more outside of that. But it's resting on a pedestal, and above it appears to be something written in a quite old-looking language. I forget. Can anybody... Actually, who can and cannot read it?
I can read Abyssal, I think. Yeah, I can read Abyssal.
And that will not help you here.
But we're in the abyss!
Mm-hmm. But this was not made by an abyssal entity.
Wow.
Is it runic?
It is not.
Oh.
Is it
What is
common?
it?
No, I'm joking.
So, the only people that recognize this are Kazaroth, Aurolus, and Meraxus, unless any of you can speak Primordial, or sorry, read Primordial specifically.
Hi, Lee. Wait, I have a thing for that.
I mean,
Aurolus, what does it say?
unless you have comprehend languages,
Something along those lines.
and have to be communal comprehend languages. So, everybody.
Did I get something along those lines? Where are they?
So, Aurolus, Meraxus, and Kazaroth approach the pedestal and take a look at it and read
It
the
might
word.
be one for one.
It is. Most likely is. So you recognize that they seem to be processing what it's saying.
Communal tongues.
When no, that's speaking.
Oh, okay.
Not the time and place for communal tongues, Penton.
It's always time for communal tongues.
After the
So-
heirloom.
So
Because I can make more fool of me. Anyway.
I will clip you around the ear, sir. So Maraxus turns around whilst the Royalists and Kazaroth are discussing between the two of them. So, just to let you know, we've figured out what it means. Seems to be some sort of puzzle. It's talking about parent and child. Something about parent and child. Not quite sure what it means, but
Well, that's probably Kazaroth and Edith.
you know what? That's pretty smart thinking. Hey, sugar tits.
What?
And Edith just looks
Who's
at
Sugar Tits?
Maraxus. You know, when I told you to come up with an original nickname for me, I didn't think that you were going to just test it like that. Oh, come on. That's a pretty good one, wasn't it? Alright.
If we don't use it.
Touche. I'll have to come up with something funnier. Yes, I think something less
Tits based.
less more appropriate and less breast focused.
Yes, tits based. Yeah.
It's got to be something titillating. And she starts laughing at her own terrible humour. Whilst
So it's got to be
just
not titillated.
Maraxus just face palms as he walks straight into it. So
I'm gonna
no.
I'm gonna say in the so let's see. So we all agree Edith is taking the heirloom, right? Not if we can help it.
Everybody terrified of the idea of Katarov with the heirloom. Yeah, it
I think
seems
it'd be funny.
I mean, if you need to do some killing, someone who's pretty bloodthirsty already is a pretty good shout.
Yeah, but he might kill someone we don't want to be killed
Yeah, you might somehow start turning people into ducks with it.
somehow.
Somehow.
Whack.
We'll figure out a way.
I know it's kind of whack. Sorry,
Wow.
I took
Holy
I took the
fucking
freaking
wow.
I took Luna's freaking prompt and was like, yes, this is the time. So Maraxus and Edith go over to the altar and they start like Edith and Kazaroth start trying to like discuss it between them how the hell they're gonna do this. And that's when they both just grab hold of the heirloom and just yoink it straight off the pedestal. They're both holding onto it. Nothing
Did you
happens.
say Miraxus?
Hmm?
Did you say Miraxus? We're like going crazy.
I may have, but I'm sorry. I mean
You
Edith and Kazaroth.
Kazaroth.
Oh my god, my brain.
No, I
Sorry.
think Kazaroth.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just losing.
Oh, I
fucking
must be
marbles.
hearing things. Oh dear.
It's
Okay.
just you.
It's just one of
Going
them.
crazy.
It's just one of them days. Brain's not working.
Things when you don't want to wake up, everything is fucked. Everyone's sucked.
sucks.
Yeah.
Don't really know why, but he was just okay.
Yeah.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll probably get one of those anyway. YouTube being YouTube. When I upload them for one. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards. So, you're all trying to figure out the fuck's happening. They just yoink it straight out. And as you're preparing to walk away, you're like, ah, sweet. The map will now change. Smiley face.
Cool smiley
no.
face.
Oh no.
The map has become a giant smiley face.
Oh no.
The map is
That
A
doesn't look. That
black
doesn't look,
square.
That doesn't. What the fuck is that?
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Don't
And-
start quoting Doctor Who to me.
Why is it all? Why is there little red things?
Because that is the layout of this room. It is basically
Yes.
it looks as though the floor itself is made of lava. But there's like almost
Yeah.
like a there's almost like a glass
The floor is made
surface.
of lava.
There's like a almost like a clear see-through surface, so you feel almost as if you almost feel the power of So you are looking in the wrong chat if you're quoting things.
What?
Yeah, you are.
What
Because I
did I
just got a notification from a different chat.
Oh.
You're in the wrong place. Well
I
done.
didn't realise. Oh, I'm here. That's
So
fine, that still works.
That night.
the entire floor looks like it's made of lava, and it feels very powerful walking upon it. As it
You feel warm?
Yeah.
your feet feel quite nice and toasty. It's like underfloor
Nice.
heating, if underfloor heating was made of lava.
So not quite on fire.
No,
Toasty.
It's
No.
it's floor heating.
it's literally floor heating. And you realize something has awoken in the room with you, as
Oh.
the stairway appears to have shut.
Oh.
We're still imperiled.
And we're in peril. Potentially.
We're imperiled.
And you
Double
see
peril.
this. You see this huge elemental start forming. And I think it's 6 of them? No.
Yes, I can definitely see.
8 different elementals start colliding with each other from different sides of the room and mixing and merging together,
I don't know.
forming a singular entity. Roll me initiative.
Pardon me, I'm sorry.
That's alright.
It's time.
Burp.
I don't think. I bet they're not imperiled. And they're all fire, or are they? I should probably check them. I can't see them. I guess I'll find out.
It's fine if you guys want, I can light up this room. I'm not opposed to that.
19 plus.
Light it up.
Oh, I can't do math. 174.
What I do is just go boink, boink.
I'm so
What
ready.
the fuck?
Or at least Alec is.
What the
Oh, has it been lit up?
fuck?
I'm lighting it up.
Are they all huge? Oh my god.
That is a big mama jumbo.
Oh.
Big jumbo
Mm.
lumber.
Where am I?
What? That's all I could just like see originally. Like, god damn.
That is. Oh, they all formed one ginormous creature.
So, Alec, what was your initiative
Damn.
score?
174.
174. Luna.
Yep.
107.
Oh.
And Penton.
It was 112. I'm going to be using Emerald Automation.
Mhm.
So, Mog, Mirror Image, Avoid, and Elemental Carol 3 against Fire.
And are you going to be yoinking anybody's initiative?
Sure.
Whose?
Probability is.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's still higher than mine.
Mm-hmm.
It always will be.
So,
If you yoink my initiative.
Well, we'll be with that attitude.
I
Also,
mean, to be
small bit.
fair. It's not wrong. Okay, so you have swapped initiative scores with Lettuce. It's easier. Fucking every time.
Genuinely can't tell that's
Yes,
not
lettuce!
I
Lettuce.
The
genuinely,
lettuce brain work.
I don't do it on purpose. It just happens.
It's
You
the
never
brain
intentional-
work that I gave you.
You never intentionally lettuce.
I intentionally
Oh.
lettuce, and now you're all brain work.
I am brain melted. Let's see. Before I forget to do this, do you have the capacity to do this? If you do not. Okay, good to know. So, Penton, your initiative score is now 186,
Nice.
and we are going.
Oh man!
It's beeping.
Beep.
That's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, it's not. No, I'm just putting the headphone on. Fuck it. So, first person to move will be Sarek.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he was here.
Yeah, they are here. They're just being
Yeah.
quiet. So, how do we want to go about this? So, bonus action. Where is it? I'm fucking blind. I just scrolled straight past it, didn't I? I did. Favor is going to use home field advantage, meaning that any terrain within. Oh, hang on, let me find Sarek. There he is. You guys are gonna absolutely piss yourselves once you see how fucking large his bubble is. I mean, I like his bubble. It's pretty good. How big is it? So it's 60 feet at base, and then you take what he's currently holding. So anything within this massive fucking pink bubble. If it looks like the whole room has just changed to a pink shade, that's because how big the bubble is. Anybody within that
It's
distance,
very similar to the background shade.
I will change it to a darker color then. Let me just... Let me make it like a... Make it like a gray. Because... that works.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, that is ginormous.
So all of that space is treated as if it were forest. He's then going to skedaddle into the room. And what I'm going to do for the sake of ease is treat this as one space. So he's going to use his remaining 3 actions to cast 3 of his Bloodline runes. Feywind Gale, Winds of Spring, and Warmth of Summer. Spending 200 MP to do so. So if you could please apply Feywind Gale, Winds of Spring, and Warmth of Summer to your buff and debuff thing.
Everyone?
Uh-huh, because it does the whole room.
What was it again?
Okay.
Something spring.
Hold on,
Winds of spring?
hold on. I'll just copy and paste
Water
it.
spring. No, wait.
Winds of Spring. Hold on, I'm just gonna put it in the
Winds.
chat.
It is winds of spring.
It is just it is Winds of Spring. Hold on, let me just do this for you guys because it's a bit easier.
Spring.
There you go.
The cast level
Feywind
modifier
Gale.
attached.
Okay.
And then you cast level modifier
Feywind
attached. Things like
Gale.
that.
Warmth
No,
of
there
summer.
is not.
I think it's warm enough. Let's see what that has done.
So, if you like, I can tell you what the effects do, or I can let you find out for yourselves.
Yes, please.
I don't see much.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, because I'm just copy pasting this over to every other sheet.
Do we need to give it a cast level modifier for it?
No,
I
and no.
can see that it's increased movement speed for land, fly, swim, climb, and burrow. I can
Oh,
burrow
yes, it
now.
has.
Okay,
We can
My
borrow?
class is increased
Oh
as
my
well.
god.
I wouldn't recommend it, because remember, the floor underneath you is lava.
Oh, man.
Also remember, you are in peril, and you will take damage from trying to burrow through lava.
But
Yeah,
I don't have fire
it
weakness
would be funny
because
though.
I had resistance. So
It would be funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
it would probably be a lot of damage.
I'm set. Yeah, it's 20d6 fire damage at base, but because you are in the vault of the Nexus, you would be taking a fuckload more damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be
Damn.
completely honest and truthful. You will probably melt.
So
in this.
no swimming in lava. Like in Minecraft.
Hey Nolan, what's your elemental resistance like?
Norlands.
Yeah.
He is currently weak to everything that is not water, holy, or shadow, or the physical elements.
I'm asking what your resistance is.
Oh, numerical.
Yes.
130 fire, 270 ice, 160 lightning, 160 wind, 100 water, 280 earth. Anyway, so what they do Feywind Gale adds your Wisdom modifier to your AC. You ignore difficult terrain effects. Have a similar type of slow fall float. You gain 40 feet of movement speed to all types, provided you have them already. And all hostile projectiles have 20% chance of missing.
Right.
Winds of Spring gives you immunity to bleed and sleep. You automatically stabilize when dropping below 0 health and recover half your character level in HP each round whilst you're below 0 HP. You are cured of 1 6th level status effect or lower each round, and you're healed for 8d6 plus Wisdom modifier HP. So for Sarak, that will heal you a casual 15d6 plus 126 each round.
Damn.
And then Warmth of
Wee.
Summer gives you immunity to slow and frozen. You gain 60 feet of additional movement speed, and you triple your bonus to ailment saves. You are also healed for 3d4 MP at the end of each round. So there you go. That is what it do. That is going to be the end of Sarak's turn, and the start of Penton's.
Okie dokie. So first thing Penton will do is activate Lucky Streak.
Mhm.
Kaboom. Streak is now active.
You reckon that's what happens if like you drag a gambler across the floor while holding like a fake blood pouch?
What?
Sorry, I'm.
Oh, a Lucky Streak.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
And because it worked so well last time,
Mhm.
going to use Phantasmal Swan Song,
Mhm.
taking up an action to duplicate myself.
You will have to move before you do that, because there is no space for your Phantasmal Swan Song to appear.
Get the fuck out the way, people.
There you go. Now I can create.
So slipping past everybody.
Okay, so the Penton with the green bubble. Oh, fucking pick a position. The Penton with the green bubble. Actually, you know what I'll do? Is I'm going to do that. No, that doesn't work. Put an X through it. There you go. The one marked with the Penton marked with the X is the Swan Song. So the duplicate.
Okie dokie. So that was one action for. There's a tracker for this for a reason.
There is.
Okay. And then the next one is to Twin Cast with my duplicate. Decoy.
Against Nolan.
Yep.
What's the DC?
It's that. 100 minutes, so it's
274.
274.
Yeah, no, he's not succeeding that. So Nolan now has Decoy active.
I will then give him Bubble. My third action.
Okay. He now has Bubble.
And I'll ask him if he wants Reflect. This is probably going to be very elemental based, very magic damage based.
Oh shit, I just did that the wrong way around. That is up to you. Nolan does not seem too fussed either way, as he has no idea what this thing is capable of doing yet.
Okay. Alright, Reflect.
I do believe that Reflect is self-targeting.
Ah,
I
shit.
believe it's Reflect G you need for giving
Oh, so
it
you
to
can't pick somebody to give it to.
Which I do believe it says self-targeting on it.
No, I know. I'm just realizing, I guess.
That's why you need Reflect G. Because Reflect is an extremely powerful buff against a lot of mages.
Fair enough.
You're quite right there.
Yeah, so
Are you sure?
no. So then Duplicate will set up his Motivate Charisma aura for his bonus action. No, he won't, because I used my bonus action before I made him. He doesn't have one.
Uh-huh.
Bollocks. Anyone else want Bubble? No, fuck it. It'll just use bravery and faith on me,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of a turn.
Okie dokie. So Nolan is going to ask Alec through the telepathy if he wants haste just set, if Nolan should set up haste yet, or if Alec wants to do it.
Nolan do it. Wait, is Nolan going first?
Nolan is going before you, yes.
Then Nolan do it.
Okay, so he's going to use his first two actions, starting off with haste, which targets the whole party. Because I'm pretty sure you all are within a 30-foot bubble. If you aren't, then that's really fucking awkward. You all are, in fact, in a 25-foot bubble. Interesting information. So, everybody has haste. Everybody has haste. I need to go through and put this on every single sheet. Yeah, yeet. No need to worry about the cast level of this, because I cannot be bothered today, because it's not something that's important with the cast level. You, and then you.
I've forgotten how you do the thing.
What thing? What
That
behavior?
right? No, for bravery and faith.
No, it's the modifier, because it's hate. It's bravery 1 and faith 1.
Okay.
So modifier is 1. Caster level is your caster level.
Oh. Right.
Because you don't need to work out the modifier for the
So
effect.
that's the same for Elemental Carol then. It's 1. It's Elemental Carol 1.
Is it elemental carol 1?
Yes.
Then yes.
No, it's be 3. Sorry, I was 3. No.
Then yeah, modifier 3. Okay, where was I? Right, Nolan is then going to... Alright, so 2 actions left. There's HD. Start the next turn. Is going to... Friggin' hell. It's gonna move forward. Beyond it. Is that within the boundaries? No, it is. Okay, it is aligned to a cell. I had a moment there. If it's like, is it aligned to a cell? No. So he's going to cast Phalanx 3 on himself, and then follow that up with Deus's Whisper. So that's another 96. So 9. So 105. Haste is 9th. Balance 3 is 6th. Yeah. Yeah. And his cast level is... Sorry, I'm being slow, but brain is doing things. 37. Okay. That is the end of Nolan's turn, meaning Alec. Which is you.
Okay. So no one has hit this thing yet,
No.
right?
Nobody has a
Oh,
to hit
can't
yet.
see its HP also.
Friggin'... There was something I forget. My bad.
That's
Uh,
okay, I
there you go.
remember. Wowie, it is big. That's a lot of HP.
For context, I would like to point out it makes the HP bar fit the token. The
Okay,
HP
so it
bar
might
is not.
not.
Oh, sorry.
It might not be a huge amount of it.
No, it makes the bar fit the token, not. It isn't proportional to how much health it actually has left.
Now I'm picturing someone sneezing and the entire HP bar just disappearing in one go.
I mean, hypothetically, that could be the case. You never know.
Mog.
It could be an absolute massive thing and have like no HP. Anyway, yes, Alex. Sorry. Go ahead.
I will throw an imperil out there just because. Might as well try, even though it's not going to work. It might tell us something. So that's 1d6. D6.
I know what I should have done. Oh,
4. 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? How many D6? There they are. 6, 6, 4, 2. Okay. Water, water, wind, ice. 3 damage.
Okay, so
And with save.
it is healed for 12 HP total across
For,
all
for
four
which
of
one?
those. All four
All
of
of
those
them
things.
heal.
Yeah, so it was water, lightning, and wind, wasn't it?
It was water, wind, and ice.
Okay, I wasn't too far off. Yeah, it absorbs all of them. What's the DC?
The DC is. Oh, I need to put it in my actual spell thing. Uh, in arrow. DC is 66
66.
wisdom.
Okay, give me a second, I need to do
I
math.
assumed it would be immune.
Well, don't assume. You said 66, yeah?
66, yep.
It fails.
wow. Okay.
Oh, oh, so it's just. Does it mean it resists it now, or does it go down to normal?
So if it absorbs those elements, it no longer absorbs that element, and it goes down to the next stage. So
So resists.
yeah,
So it's
so
halved.
No, it's immune.
it's immune.
Water, wind.
It goes from
It's
absorption,
immune.
absorption immune to half
Okay.
to
That's better,
wisdom.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be immune to all the elements, I feel like. But that is just my first action,
Mm.
but I just realised I have many more. I
The curse of having haste and being like, ah, shit.
have like 4 or something.
You have 4, yes.
Um, don't I have a thing now where I can like attack it and then cast
Spell
a
combat.
spell as a bonus action?
So it'd be treated as though you're doing as an off weapons if you're doing spell combat. But you also have extra bonus actions for that because of quick move. So
Ooh, let me
Right
check how
now.
many bonus actions I have.
right now Alex should have.
It says what,
Yeah, it's for the purposes of spell combat. As of current.
but
So
where would it say that?
Red Mage or Quick Minds, you have 2 additional bonus actions or reactions per round that can be used for Red Mage
So I
spells
have
or abilities.
3 bonus actions.
Yes.
So I will try my hand at the little stabby and etc.
Fair.
But I have to get there first.
You do. Which
I do.
just so
Where am I?
convenient.
I'm
you
so
happen to-
tiny.
It's so convenient you have to have like an upsettingly large amount of movement speed.
Let's go. 85 feet. Oh. Is that? Am I next to it? I can't.
You
I can't tell
are-
so zoomed out.
Move like 1 space backwards because you are inside it currently.
I'm inside it.
Yeah, because remember it fills
Fuck,
up the
that's
square
scary.
space.
Is
Yeah,
that
there you
it?
go. There you go. I need to start making these bigger tokens square.
So true. Where is my? I haven't done this in so long. Wow, that is a. Oh well, it would be a crit if it hit. If it hits. 19 plus 10. Can't do math.
Sorry, take your time. Take your time.
95.
95 hits.
Yay! 95 hits. Need to write that down. And I will spell right the spell thing.
Mhm.
can I do that after I roll damage?
Yeah, you roll the damage for the melee attack first, and then do the spell afterwards. Just to make life easier for both of us.
So true. Where am I? Sorry, it's taking a bit. I'm familiarizing myself with new things.
That's
When did my
perfect.
crit multiplier go up?
Spencer. When you went.
Wowee, epic! It's times 3.
Hmm,
Um,
didn't back that thing.
4d6 plus 67 times 3.
So I'm gonna let you know right now it's an elemental, so it's gonna be immune to crits. So roll the damage.
It's immune to crits. Okay,
Yes.
just normal. Okay.
Tis just a hashtag elemental thing.
84. I think slashing.
So
Does that go through, or is it?
it does go through. However, you notice that it's quite resilient to physical damage. However, you hit a weakness. So
Is it half or double or what?
it has 70 points of resistance, and then the weakness, and then you hit the weakness. So you do 28 points of slashing damage total.
And then I will try and spell with, I think, something. It has to be 5th level or lower, I think, or
No,
6th or something like that.
no, you're thinking of quick cast. With spell combat, there is no level limitation to the actual spell. It has to be a spell, not a rune.
Okay.
You'll be thinking of quick cast. It's you can cast a 6th level or lower spell as a bonus action. Aha, this is where me being a red mage.
The spell cast must take an action left. It just has to take an action left.
Mhm.
Cool. Awesome. Elves. The attack ones, yeah. We can be all the way up there. I'm not going to meteor it. I'd be silly.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and test its shadow resistance with Shadow Blast. Wait, is it immune? Well, I guess I'll find out.
Mhm.
Con save.
What's the DC?
Oh, I have to put it in again. I forget about that.
It's alright.
Shadow Blast. The DC is 71.
It rolls an 87.
Yeah. So that means half, or no, it's much less than that. 3d6 plus 1 per caster level.
So that'll be.
No, 3d6 plus 14.
Should say a
Wait,
cast level next to
where
the
is my
spell. So if you
next to the spell?
yeah, if you take a look at combat, it'll say it right here. Your cast level. So yeah,
There it is. 14, yes.
Yeah, 3d6 plus 40.
49 shadow.
You find it is immune to shadow damage.
It is immune to shadow. Okay. Someone else will have to do the holy. It's probably immune to that too. Wow.
I have a feeling
Um,
we just pelted with non-elemental damage.
for my third action, I will rune bravery 2 for myself.
Okay. Do you need help putting that into your
Is that in the buffs and debuffs?
Yep, so it'll be bravery, cast level 40, modifier 2.
Bravery, caster 40, modifier 2. Slay. There is. Oh yeah. And then last one, I'm going to attack and spell again.
Okay.
Do I still have that? Yeah. That was almost a one. 77.
77.
to hit.
77 does not hit.
Oh, interesting. So misses. What was the one before? It was like 19 something. 16.
There you go.
It was 92. So it's between 70. Okay. And then I will bonus action. I don't get the spell if I
No, you still
miss,
get the
or do
spell.
I?
You still get it.
I still have the spell. Yippee. I will I think I'm gonna ultimate this bitch. That's a non-elemental one, isn't it?
Sorry, that is a sentence. I think we're gonna
I'm gonna
ultimate this
ultimate this
bitch.
bitch. Please make a dex save.
A dexterity saving throw. That is a
Oh,
natural 1, 86 total.
Fucking hell, okay. Well, now
I think it probably succeeds. 73 is my DC.
Okay, it does not have evasion. I
It does
repeat,
not
it
have
does
evasion.
not.
Yay! No evasion. Yippee. So that is success halves. So that's cast. Wait, get it. Total that 20d12 plus 33 divided by 2. 20d12 plus that's 20d12 plus 33. And then divided by 2. 90.5
So 91.
non-elemental damage.
91.
Oh, it rounds up. I thought it rounded down.
Oh, I'm rounding up the damage.
Fair enough.
So 91
Cool,
points
cool.
of damage.
And I still have one bonus action, which I'm going to use to time mode.
Mhm.
And then that is. Oh, actually, I will also move. Wait, you'll get an opportunity attack on it, probably. I will stay.
Yeah, it will get an opportunity attack if you move from where you are currently.
Yeah, I will stay where I am, being held hostage, and that will be my turn. Thank you for your patience.
Perfectly fine. Next person to act will be Kay, who is immediately going to start her turn by dual casting Protect 5 and Shell 5 on herself. So that's she is then going to proceed to cast Shell 5 and Bravery on Luna. So it's Bravery 1, cast level 66. Brain cells, so that's 2 actions. Be 6 plus 8, so 14. He's then going to move into the room. He's going to use a bonus action. He's going to use free action swap to light arts. Bonus action to use light arts celerity. And then is going to follow up with Eternal Beacon of Starlight for action 3. She's then going to follow this up with... Ooh. Nobody's tested this thing's polar resistance yet, so let's try linking this thing with... I'm just going to start by casting... Right, I'm going to use the last action to dual cast. Casting Full Cure on Nolan. top him off after Penton bubbled him. So it's minus 90. 90 or 80? 90. And minus... Sorry, I'm trying to do maths on the fly and this is not a smart move. And she's going to cast Radiance 2. Rolling to hit. Rolling an 84, which misses. So you watch as her Radiance 2 spell basically just whistles past. Oh no, which means it's Kazarol. It's Kazarol. Why? Okay. This is fine. So Kazaroth is going to look like somebody just told him it's his birthday as he proceeds to...
Is it his birthday?
No.
Okay.
As he moves in,
That'll
to
be
the
oddly
room,
coincidental.
uses first action to dual cast. Sorry, I say dual cast. He used first action to cast Faith 2 on himself. I am going to hate myself for doing this later, but you know what? That'll be quite funny right now. This is what I had in mind. Do you have any good knowing or damage? He's going to use his bonus action to activate Lucky Streak. The slight turn of your head to look at me. The bombastic side eye that I just got. And Kazaroth rubs his hands together. And with a rather evil smile on his face, proceeds to use his second action, bonus action, brain cells that I do not have right now. Does he have selected targets? This is actually really useful to know before I do this, because I don't want to absolutely and utterly annihilate somebody. As funny as that may be, in a hypothetical. He does not have selective targets. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no he does. I'm just completely fucking blind. Okay. He is going to immediately let rip Dark Zone. Forcing the thing to make a save. And you watch as the... What part of his armor does this? I forget. You watch as his gloves glimmer. And the shadow resistance that this thing has seems to get completely eroded through. Yay! It rolls a 75 on its con save, which it fails. Does he have any boosters to his shadow damage? It's a stupid question to ask. It's Kazaroth. He probably does. That's why I'm looking. Oh! Right. Why I ever thought this was a smart idea, I don't know. But Kazaroth, you cheeky devil you. As he does 1,454 points of shadow damage to this thing. So that is 40? 40 MP for Darkser. And then it's 80 because 80 MP gone from you. He then looks mildly offended that he's just had to expend some of his magic on this thing. It hasn't done him the honor of perishing immediately. so decides to use Soul Drain. It rolls a nat 1 on its con save, so 72 total. And rolls a 54 on its wisdom save, meaning it fails both. Where's Kazaroth, of which I literally just lost where this thing was. This is a non-elemental spell, so let's see. So he does 433 non-elemental damage to its health, and does 279 damage to its MP. Making quite... Oh, wait, you can't see its MP bar. That's actually probably quite useful for this. So, he just made a significant dent in its MP pool. And that is third action. Fourth action. Fourth action, he's going to ask for the telepathy, who's normally the one that drops the hottest nukes.
Looks around.
Luna.
Points at Luna.
Kazaroff looks at Luna. Gives her like the little anime protagonist wink, smile, and thumbs up, and proceeds to cast Precision 3 on her. That's his last action. Wait, does he have more than one bonus action? Or am I having a false memory, it's not him. And that is the end of Kazaroth's turn. No, not equals 90, minus 90.
It just needs the modifier set at 3, yeah. Doesn't
Yeah.
need the caster level.
Yeah. Sorry, I know the buff and debuff tracker results still a little bit, just a little bit wonky.
Something tells me that unless I roll a natural 1, I'm gonna be hitting it.
I have no idea what tells you that.
Oh no, the 223 hit bonus, mate.
Jesus.
Mark it just in case.
You can never be too careful. Okay, so it's the end of Kazaroth's turn.
The equivalent of scoping in and then walking all the way up to the thing's face.
Just like waddles over. Prepare to die. So the irony being,
Gluing the barrel of the gun to it.
the next person to move is Meraxus, because I don't think I don't think I stated it, but it wasn't just Penton that tried to nab Letesia's initiative,
Sorry.
as Meraxus did the same thing and got the butt end of the stick.
Alright.
However, seeing that the group is preparing to set off what is effectively the equivalent of a tactical nuke,
Couldn't you grab Letitia's initiative after me, technically, and swap with what I
yes, he rolled it afterwards, but I'd already put down on my notes that he was going to take it.
So was he lower in initiative than I was?
Yes,
Ah.
significantly so. As he's going to totter on over to Luna, very gently place his hand on her shoulder, and you can see him mouth the words, "Fuck it up." As I've got to figure out the cast level for this. I'm being blind, hold on. 69. Best number. I am being very mature right now. Okay, there we go. Found it. So he casts Amethyst Emboldenment upon you. Cast a level of 36. With his first action.
That's the thing that gives Smog Runic Camp and Limit Break, yes?
Yes. So, bonus to physical magical damage, and then gives you the effects of Mog, Runic Amp, and Aura Break, yeah.
Yes, my damage mod is the same as my hit bonus.
Oh my god. Can we be... We can. We can go even further beyond. I don't know why I feel the need to do this. I'm not going to do this because it's silly. I want to. I shouldn't. I should be intellectual. So, what I'm going to do... is Maraxis is going to take a little look around. So it's action 1 done. Who looks the easiest to flatten right now? Is it him?
Only one person's going to be getting hit, so.
Hmm.
Let's
Let's work on the logical assumption that this thing is not just the one-trick pony and does have AoEs, if you recall how that works.
Well, that would have been down to Nolan to move away during his turn.
I mean, he did, but then other people moved into the room. We didn't know how far he'd moved. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this.
Just hoping it's not got anything that fires in a cone or a line, otherwise it's going to get everybody.
I know you said cone. I heard coma and got very concerned for a second, and then realized what you said.
Using its special ability. I see you.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, so he's gonna move up to Max is going to move up to Alec, and is going to cast Lead Blades. Yeah, Lead Blades. So you have your weapon has +1 damage dice. Oh my god, right, yeah, because he has the Sage of Room, it's free. It's busted. Oh. Noises coming out of my face hole. I should not refer to it as that. That sounds really inappropriate out of context.
It's a hole that's on your face.
I mean, you're not wrong. Which one is visible? Visible. Are you visible? You are. Okay. Good to know. Okay, and stop fucking around. He's gonna cast Topazian Wall and Amethyst Emboldenment on Alec. It seems that he is going to make sure that you are in good stead for, Aurelus, in case you do get hit a little hard. Okay, and that is the end of Max's turn, meaning it is Luna.
I walked into the room a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh,
Just a little bit.
hello, browser. Don't start. I aim. As my first bonus action, I use my second bonus action to activate the true shot arrow. Let it break
Okay.
with the second bonus action. And then, where is it? Random question. Is it considered an animal, dragon, or humanoid?
It is none of the above. It's treated
Okay,
as
good.
an elemental, magical, and super boss.
Okay. Do I... Hold on. Do I bother trying to hit it with a new character, or I just leave it on Lunarium arrows because that's what I've currently got equipped? This is me asking the party.
Xanis enthuses that you should probably just hit it as hard as you can. It seems like you guys
Okay.
are relatively capable of hitting it, and those who can't hit it, Kazaroth is here, so just get him to precision.
Okie dokie.
I am
Yeah,
agreeing with
good.
that statement.
Right.
Best of all of the above.
Okay. I'm going to be sneak attacking. The lowest that I can roll on a sneak attack is 81.
Okay.
Will I still be required to
You
roll?
will not succeed on any of your potential rolls, as elementals are immune to precision-based damage, which includes sneak attacks.
Oh yeah, true.
I apologize.
Oh well. Oh, and they're immune to crits as well, aren't they?
They are.
Oh. That's where most of my damage comes from. Okay.
You're about to shred this thing to bits.
No, I mean, if it's immune to crits, it obviously doesn't apply the crit multiplier, yeah?
Yeah, it's still weak to physical damage though. So
Yeah, but...
that and racking critical.
Yeah, but which hasn't been applied yet, so...
Oh right, yeah, true. Ignore me. I'm just enthusing.
So I'm not going to use Runic Camp and stuff. But is precision a one-time use?
No, it's a duration-based
Okay.
buff, so you'll have that
Okay.
for a while.
Okay, I'm not going to use Runic Camp for the first one because I want to get that racking critical off. So it's a 282 to hit.
282 hits.
Yeah. And I roll this without the crit damage. Multiplier, sad face. Oh, but I forget I doubled the fucking modifiers.
Right, yeah, it's your full health.
Yeah. Hello, calculator. You're my friend now.
I feel that.
We're having self-tacos later.
534. Plus double my level because I'm using the Lunarium arrows, and that gets doubled. So I'm currently level 86. So that's 172. Is there anything else? Do. Oh, ignores 20 points of damage reduction. So good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, increases damage on attack if one of allies has attacked and allies have attacked. So that first one does 791 piercing damage, ignoring 20 physical resistance.
Okay, so brain cells that I do not have, so that minus that. So you do
Oh wait,
oh,
Lopus.
yes.
Racking critical is if you crit.
Yeah, it's not if you actually apply the crit damage. If you landed a crit.
Oh. I thought.
It shouldn't do.
Oh.
No, it's if you land a crit, it's things that are immune to crits just don't take the crit damage. So it just gets rid of the multiplier.
Oh, okay.
I should probably phrase it to be a bit clearer, but my apologies. It's literally just the crit damage that's negated. that its effects attached to the grip. Yeah.
Okay.
I apologize if that's confusing.
No, I just thought since it was an ability that activates if you land a crit.
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand. So, yeah, your rack and critical will still apply. You do. So it's reduced down by 50 points rather than 70. You end up doing 1,482 points of damage, and it no longer has immunity. Immunity? Fucking! It no longer has its physical resistances. So that is 70 points of resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning. It has just lost.
Okay. So for my second action, I shoot it, hitting with a 283. And then
hits.
I'm going to Morg and Runicam, my modifiers.
Yes.
So that's times 8, so 574 times 8, which is 4,272. Not quite that. Times 8, 1,376. If only I could multiply this by 5.
Yeah. The pain of having to deal with elementals.
I'm gonna times it by 5 afterwards just to see.
Just to see
So
what.
that's 5,719 piercing.
Okay, so you end up
So
doing.
if I times that by 5, it would have been 28,595. And then you multiply
Damn!
that by 2, because it's a weakness, which would
Yeah.
be 57,190.
Well, it takes 11,438 points of damage. Total.
Have you removed that from the bar?
Yes, I just removed it from the bar.
Fucking hell. I think I've enough health.
Not really. I can say, comparatively speaking, this is actually on the lower end of health bars.
Okay, it's not been hit very many times.
Hmm?
It's not been hit very many times.
No.
Okay.
Literally, it's been hit 3 times? Twice by Luna, once by Alec. Oh, and then once by, a couple times by Kazaroth, but they didn't do much. Anyway, yes, Luna, we'll continue.
Okay, should I just announce if I meant... Okay, so it's 281 to hit,
That hits.
771 points of damage.
Okay, so that's 1,542. Damage done total. Oh.
Getting close to a 1 there. That's
Oh.
268 to hit.
It's
Pardon me,
God.
that's 777 piercing.
So that's 1,554 piercing damage total.
And then for that, 274 to hit, 785 piercing.
So that's 1,570 points of damage total.
Yep, and I don't think that there is anything else I want to do for my turn, so I end it there.
Understandable. Meaning the next thing to act is the prismatic elemental that is currently looming over you.
Oh.
Looming in a threatening way or a nice friendly way?
Threatening. Very much threatening.
Why would it do that? It's not like we've been trying to hurt it or anything.
It is going to take one look at the party and then realize that Norlan has a duck on his head. And this seems to incense it to such a point where it gets very angry and proceeds to start unleashing hell.
Okay.
As it dual casts Flare 2. Rolling a... Does it actually hit you? It does. Rolling a 239 to hit the first, and rolling a natural 1 with the second. But it's still a hit because it's 221. But technically speaking, because it's a nat 1, it's gonna miss. Because this thing does not have anything to prevent that, so it only hits once. On its first action. So, goodbye. Jesus. Okay. So... So it hits a weakness on Nolan, and ends up doing a grand total of 1,402 damage to him. It notices that it does quite a bit, but it doesn't quite destroy him in the way that it was hoping. So, like any logical thing, it does the same thing again. Both attacks hit. I've got to find Nolan's resistance. Do that. The first one doing. It's the next two actions. Second action. Doing 1,366 damage. The second one doing. Doing 1,390 damage. Leaving Nolan on a casual. But it has managed to drop Nolan down to 1,846 HP. So he is at about 30%.
Is that the end of its turn?
That is in fact the end of its turn.
That worked perfectly.
Nolan looks a little bit displeased that he's covered in char marks, but
You okay, buddy?
just gives a slightly meek thumbs up to you,
We'll get you patched up, come on.
whilst keeping his shield raised. I mean, the next person to act is Alice, who has just seen Nolan get absolutely hammered with fire and has decided, you know what? My turn. Starts her turn by using Scan. Issue within 60 feet. But I need to move her forward. That's a circle, not a line. But she's not. So she's going to move on up. Joining Alec. Going to scan it. And finds that she can learn Tech Laser from this thing.
Sounds cool.
She nods, seemingly amused. In the only way that Alice can be amused by something. Proceeds to throw on as your chaser. Spending 90 MP for action 1. Now, can I apply this to her sheet? I forget whether this is it's not. It is a thing that I have to do manually. Good to know. So, she is at full health currently. Does she have another bonus action? Oh no, she does. Sick. But I'm not gonna use it. It's not needed. Oh, I'm playing with fire up here. This. I'm pondering something. Bear with. I'm pondering a really stupid idea that might just work. Okay, Alice is going to pop Dark Side. And immediately follow that up with... My brain cells. They're leaving. No. Proceeds to follow it up with a roll to hit. Missing. Well, that's awkward. So, how do I resolve that? He's going to follow that up by dual casting. The first one being Autumn Breeze, meaning she heals back. She ends up healing back. the HP that she lost, activating Dark Side. And then the second part of it, she's going to cast Triumphant Roar on herself. That's action 3. We've got 3 left. Okay. She lands a hit, dealing 1,384 damage. Second one is a hit. Doing 1,374. And may as well do the same thing again. Landing a hit. Doing 1,382 damage. The end of Alice's turn. Ah, shit. It's the MILF. I could not have delivered that any less eloquently if I tried. She is going to proceed to use her first action to cast Faith 2 on herself. Weird around the corner. It's action 1 of 4. But, what's the hit rates like with this? I'm contemplating a very silly idea. So silly it might just work. Where is it? There. Oh yeah, it's gonna hit like a fucking truck. She's gonna use her next 3 actions to dual cast Ardor. And hit, 2 hits, 3. Okay, I'm very lucky I managed to dodge in that one there. It is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, doing 1,542 points of damage total. Again, sorry, I'm being really slow. Fuck. Rose, oh, Rose, you're a lady. The fuck am I on?
It's not incorrect.
I mean, I'm not incorrect, but why I chose to state it like that, I don't know. Fuck it, we're raw dogging it. I need to stop speaking. She's just gonna sprint into the room, sword drawn, and is gonna start hacking away at this thing. Is it evil alignment? No, it's not. It's neutral. Good to know. So... she's gonna use a bonus action to activate Sword Oath. If I can find it. There we go. Jesus. Oh, right, yeah, because she's... yeah, I forgot about that. And... 1, 2... Now, do I roll this individually, or do I do it as a full block? I feel like doing it as a full block is going to be faster, so just multiply that by 6. 6 by 6, 36. There's none of them for crit, it's not important. Brain cells that I do not have right now. Is that fine? Yes. So she does 5,324 points of damage total. That is the end of Rose's turn. Oh, Aurelus. Aurelus, why? Not why. Oh, never mind, I know why. Because you've got, like, everything at once. Well, have to go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. You know what would be really smart if I just multiplied this straight out the gate. Then I don't have to figure out the damage reduction. So that's 604 damage total. These over here. Use up. Action 1, Valthanian Blessing. That's alright. I know, but I feel bad because I'm being slow. I'm trying to be as fast as I can. It's a miss. Wait, no, it's a hit. Feel like I'm moving. Yep. 1, 2. Yes. Okay, so rolls and 4 hits. So. Doing 1,796 total. Oh, come on, Lucas. Speed your ass up. Letizia, not Lettuce. I'm not going to call her Lettuce again for the 50th time. Oh, 5 roll. Yep. 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 Okay. She's gonna hold one of her actions for friggin' what's it called? Offshoot defense, isn't it? Elaborate defense, correction. My brain cells, they're working! We have a point where I'm gonna like try and say something funny and I'm gonna accidentally bite my tongue. So you're really fucking funny. 1,290 damage. Where is that? There's it easier. There you go. Go hit. And then fucking Zanus. There you are. You boy. Shit. Fuck. Words. Brain cells. Things I lack. Since I've forgotten to do this with everybody else, Zanus is going to cast Cure 3 on Nolan 12 times over. Because that's the best healing spell he has currently. Why I didn't do this earlier, I don't know. But you know what? It's fine.
I didn't really. I forgot that Nolan got hit. Not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie, I completely phased out my existence and did the exact same thing. So, whoops. So I'm just gonna roll all the dice together. So across all of those healing spells. So minus fucking 24. Nolan is healed for 1,925 HP. And he's just gonna plop down here. What I'm gonna do is, now we're at the start of the initiative order, I am immediately going to throw Alec head first in whilst I figure out what the rest of the people's turns are, because... Actually, no, not Alec, sorry, Penton. I'm gonna throw you
Oh,
straight at
fuck.
the wall. Because I'm still trying to figure out the fuck I'm doing on this end.
Okay.
Just hit it as hard as you can. You guys gonna knock your tank down soon.
Yes, you're right. So I will. There's something to stop me from doing this. So it's got all of its elemental resistances. Are they gone now?
No. The only resistances that it has removed are the 70 points to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning.
Okay, hit it as hard as I can. In that case, I think it's in range. No, it's not. I'm going to go for it. So, wait for everybody else. Close enough to it. And so, first thing I will do is I will cast Foe Requiem 3, the regular Penton.
Okay.
So, that's. Actually, I haven't put Mog up yet.
No, you have not. Wait, no, yes, you have.
I haven't.
Good. Wait, is that not part of your?
It is, yes.
Emerald
Yes, I
Ordination?
did put Mog up.
Oh, okay.
Part of the
Then
Emerald
everybody,
Ordination.
technically had mod. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm gonna do something before I completely fucking blipped over that one.
That's
Whoops.
fine. Okay. So, for Requiem 3, so that's 183 non-elemental damage per round.
Okay. I'm assuming that's activating now.
Yep.
183, yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's applied.
And I'm guessing both Pentons can't use Biojet. They already count as one.
Yeah, you'd only get one sap effect, assuming that it is vulnerable to sap. Not to say it is immune, I'm just posing the hypothetical.
Well, it's worth a try.
Okay.
So, let me use Biojet.
Okay, what's the DC?
142.
That is a 75. It fails.
Fails, okay. So if it is not immune to sap, it's inflicted with sap.
What's the damage on it?
44 plus casting modifier.
So what's your charisma modifier right now?
My current charisma modifier is 51.
51. Okay. Noted. It is now inflicted with sap.
the other thing I should have done is use my bonus action to activate Motivate Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's now active. And then I'm going to take advantage of the in the Phantasmal Swan Song's 1.5 times elemental damage
Mhm.
with its Shadow Elemental.
Might I ask why you're attacking it with elemental damage?
Not. I'm attacking with non-elemental damage.
Oh, okay. I should
I'm
probably.
going to slap it with Ultimate End a bunch of attacks.
Okay.
It only takes an action for me.
Yeah. Huh? No question on that.
Okay.
That'd be 13d10 plus charisma modifier for each time you hit it.
Yes.
Hmm.
So it's... technically it can happen 7 times, with 3 of them being... yeah. Wait, does the devil get hasted or not when haste was put up? Because it was put up after I duplicated.
No, it would have been a. It would have been hasted as well.
Okay. So first one is 168 non-elemental damage.
Okay.
No, it'll be 168 plus 5.
252.
Yep.
Shit.
Uh, 213.
Is that with the multiplier added?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh, 250.
Okay.
It's not doing very much damage.
I mean, you're attacking it with non-elemental when it is weak to physical.
Okay.
No,
It's
okay.
weak to physical.
Yeah.
I missed that. Okay. Fair.
I mean, that's why Luna melted through like half of its health bar.
Fair then, I guess we'll move on. Stab it.
Fuck. Not my existence. Noises that are coming out of my face.
So it's 4 left. Finish those.
Yes.
Technically 6. Both of them can use a reaction to Venus.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to mock the damage on the first hit. Why not?
Okay.
That's 416.
116 damage?
Mhm.
Okay. Is that after the multipliers down?
No, I'm stabbing it.
Okay, so it's 832 damage. You get the weakness.
Okay. Brain is a bit scrambled today.
It's perfectly fine. Mine is as well.
$221.
So 442.
$215.
So 430. It is below half health.
Yay! And 224.
And so 448 damage total. Okay.
Okay. I'm noticing that without my without the ability to crit, I'm not much of a physical DPS anymore. Used to be.
I mean, having crit immunity does kind of bone some of the best offensive strategies. So,
Yeah.
perfectly understandable.
I didn't bother to flood nothing any of them either. Just thought, oh.
Fair. At the end of your turn.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the one to kill this thing. I'm very aware of that. So, yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, well, Sarek, seeing that his magic is going to do absolutely bugger all to this thing, decides to run up and start slapping it about with the Ancestral Blossom. And I rolled all of his rolls to hit. Behind the thing. And he does 1,320 damage total. And then I decided to be kind of lazy and do the same thing with Nolan. Brain cells, okay. Doing...
Does Nolan have a fight?
Hmm?
Does Nolan have a fight?
I can have a look. It's a 7th level spell. He has not got Reflect, no.
Okay.
So Nolan's rolls to hit landed. I checked this by rolling it on my little map. Does 2,010 points of damage total. Healing up a lot of HP in the process. That is the end of Nolan's turn, meaning it is Alec.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I will. Oh, I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna see if this works. I'm gonna use Soul of the Greater Demon,
Mhm.
which apparently gives me immunity to lightning and earth.
Mhm.
Does it actually? Does it
No,
work?
you will have to enable it on your sheet and see what happens.
Okay. Soul of the Greater Demon. Lightning and what was it again? And lightning arm. I'm not immune, but I'm not weak anymore, so that's nice. That is action 1, 2. Smacky.
Mhm.
Oh wow, we're all lined up.
You are.
That's so cool. Smacky and Spelly.
Spelly. Is it a spell, Spelly?
15
Is
plus
Spelly a spell?
Yes.
Sorry.
91.
91 hits.
Ooh, cool. 91. And then where's I have the sub lead blade, so it's 5d6 plus Holy shit, where did my damage model... Okay, cool. 50... And crits still don't work.
No, they do not.
This is so sad, plus 179. Wowee. 205 slashing damage.
So that is 410.
A lot of us we get cut by crit immunity, don't we?
I mean, crit immunity does just cuck a lot of people. Elementals are
It's
very
very
durable.
cocky.
The cuckiest.
I mean, you are trying to stab
The cockiest, yes.
You're trying to stab an entity made of pure energy. I think it checks out. You know.
Well, I'm only trying to stab it because that spells it. Okay, anyway.
Alec is sad.
Understandably so.
Alec is sad. There's no point in doing anything except Ultima. So I'll just Ultima again.
Okay. It rolls.
It has quite high dex, doesn't it?
It does.
Oh.
It rolls a 99 on its save.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, that'll half it. When where is it? It's still in my spell thing. Heck yeah. 20. Oh, it's gone up. 20. 20 to 12 plus 105. And then half. 128.5 non-elemental. Action numero tres or whatever.
So 129 points of non-elemental damage.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if there are any spells that are non-elemental that are also not dead.
Don't you have Ardor?
Have what?
It's Ardor. Or A-R-D-O-R. D-O-R. I swear you have that. I could be completely misremembering.
It's not in my attack spells.
Are you sure it's not at the bottom of your list?
Yep.
Huh. I must just be completely misremembering then. Huh. Oh no, yeah, I am misremembering. Come on me. I'm being a moron. What's new?
Teehee.
Teehee. Get snuck up on.
Oh, I'll add. Ruin would not be more damage. Definitely not.
I mean, if you have the bonus from fucking
Let's see.
Amethyst Emboldenment, which applies to each missile. So technically speaking, yes.
It's a hit as well.
It's not to hit. It's an automatic hit. Ruin is
Oh,
the
it has a
system's
hit
magic
bonus.
missile. Yeah, it's just because of how the auto calc is coded.
Right.
It's just quite.
It will be. How many?
It's clocked up and goated in the source.
Does it say how many missiles I have
No, it isn't.
anywhere?
At your cast level, it'll be 5.
5 missiles. Okay.
That'll be 5.
Well, I will do another. I'll do another attack spell. Attack spell thing. Shit.
That's not
where is
reassuring.
Like 80 or something. I can't find. I'm lost.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, 80 to hit.
Yeah. Let me double check. That is a miss. 80 does not hit.
80 misses. Cool. That's fine. It's a 4 on the dice. So, and then ruin. That's 5 times 1d4 plus 76. Oh, times 5. Oh wait, that will just times it the number by 5. I need to do 5d4 plus 76 times 5. That's it, yeah. Okay, that is better. 319 on elemental, apparently.
319 elemental damage.
How lovely. Ruin is great. I will attack again. For the final time.
Okay.
Oh, I have the time mode from last
You
turn.
do.
I will add my time mode. When I think I did not need the time mode, but I said I'm gonna add it. So 3, 7, 8, 26, 26 plus 17. 102.
102 to hit. That hits.
Heck yeah, it does. 5d6 plus 179. Nice. 196.
196 damage. So that's 392 total. Oh, I nearly just.
Ooh,
I nearly just.
And
set that
the
spell.
spell
And the spell.
is Ruin again, obviously.
Mhm.
5d4 plus 6 times 9. 393. I love how this first level spell is doing more damage than.
I mean,
Well,
yeah. This.
it's not because it's weak to physical, but
Yeah.
still.
This is why faith on a an auto hit build is terrifying if it has the capacity to buff itself. But there's also it just also gets completely warped by a basic ability.
Cool.
Okay. So is that
And
the end of your turn?
that will be all.
Okay. So Kay, seeing Alex Alex's little tactic, decides to follow suit. She casts Faith on herself. So that is class level 66. Does she have Geo Acumen? Or am I thinking of far too early on? Ah. Yeah, it's far too early for that. Balls. Oh, but she has Reflector. That's ironic. Anyway, she's gonna follow along the tactic and is going to proceed to cast Ruin. Many times over. That total. But then, because she's casting it how many times over? Oh fuck, right, yeah, Blast Longbow. Yeah, no, that's useless. Never mind. So that times... Wait, she's dual casting it, so... 8 minus 1, 7, so multiply that by 7, so it's... And then... Times that by 7. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, yeah, I'm starting to see why this is... Why a lot of endgame monsters have the capacity to just nullify that. So she does a lot of fucking damage. Fucking hell!
Jesus. Nice.
Yeah.
Good God!
This is what happens when you stack magic damage buffs with an auto hit spell. She does 6,005 damage. And that's the end of her turn.
Has the damage been put on the.
It's just been applied.
Why?
You know what? You
Yes.
know what the best part is? It's a first level spell that has this auto hitting
Yes.
capacity, which means that if you have the fucking Great Sage's Ring, it costs nothing to use.
Wow.
Don't I have that?
If you do, you've been stealing your MP from yourself, sir. Okay, well, Kazaroth is just gonna soul drain this thing.
Where is combat gear? Great. Was it ring?
Yeah, it's ring.
Is it on
It'll say reduce MP cost by 1.
Reduces MP cost by spells by 1. Yay.
Nice. So Kazaroth is going
Also-
to just soul drain this
My
thing
God.
4 times over. Using his actions. Doing 1,772 damage to his HP. And change that for a d4. And 1,114 damage to its MP. Meaning, watch its MP bar go from that to... Eh.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna start smacking us. No.
And Kazaroth points at it and laughs, going, "You are now useless! Like any sort of legal agency in my biology lab." And he just
He doesn't
starts...
get a whole lot of OSHA inspectors.
Probably. And he just starts maniacally laughing his ass off.
The OSHA inspectors become the experiment.
That's a terrifying concept to picture. So how can we proceed from here? Because it's now Meraxis' turn, and I am completely lost as to what to do. Let's see. Brain cells. I do not have them right now. Kazaroth is the risk assessment.
That's a risk. Azeroth, high.
Risk.
Mitigation, none.
Mitigation. Yes.
Impossible.
Meraxis is going to hold his turn. Because I don't know what to do with him. He physically can't hit this thing.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I know.
Buff
Wait,
anybody?
hang on a minute. Hang on. This is actually really sad. I'd have to mog every time I want him to try and hit something.
Well, he has not.
That's
He
sad.
hit at least once.
Okay, well he's going to cast Moment of Prescience and True Strike. Before following up with a swing of his hammer. Rolling a nat 1. So he swings and hits
Wow,
Alec round the back of the
okay.
head.
Bruh, no.
So, Alec, do you have more than 101 AC right now?
Probably. Let me check. My AC is 183 right now.
Okay, so yeah, he misses you. He does the same. So second action is used. Third action is Moment of Prescience to hit, and True Strike. Rolling a 101 to hit. Hits.
Yay.
Oh, this actually upsets me. Doing 200 points of damage.
Woohoo.
So you just hit it. Dunk. Yeah, that'll teach you. And it's now Luna's turn.
Now Luna does 2 billion damage.
Finish him. Probably. Yeah, I reckon so. So finish him, and then I said probably, and I looked at Elfar and I was like, yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Luna's playing Papa's
Nope.
Queen's right now. No, she's not.
Tis your turn, Luna.
Right. Time
You're
to
right.
just attack.
End him.
Oh fuck, I refreshed. No,
Oh.
I refreshed the page. Fuck!
No. Yeah, because you have the fucking 5-second wait time, don't you? Oh, that's so stupid.
Right, 265. Right. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's 267 to hit.
That hits.
Right.
Oh, wait, fuck. Hang on. Did I say what
What?
Kazaroff was doing as bonus action?
Yep.
Wait,
No.
what did you do?
Luna, you have Runa Camp. I forgot to hit Kazaroff use as bonus action, so you know how. I'm just giving you Runa Camp.
I have really camp again. Yippee. No mug though.
Sadly. I'm also just appreciating the fucking line of people up against the prismatic elemental.
Right.
Like,
So
Like no elements, fine.
right. 60, 10 plus 60.
I'm just
10.
picturing them all
Oh,
stabbing
shit.
it in a line.
Luna, please don't hit any of the.
Oh my
No,
god.
Don't
no.
worry.
No.
My
One,
first
three,
one hasn't. It was a 267 to hit.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Oh my god, it's like a perfect D10 line as well. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's 11.
hello, calculator. I'm bringing you back because I fucking forgot everything. This is already doubled because I'm at max health.
Heck yeah.
Still. Then that gets times by
I'm
4 because
hungry
for my first attack I'm using Rune Camp on my damage mods.
Yeah.
2000.
And this will automatically re-extend, yeah, it's gonna automatically re-extend frickin' the rack and critical on the next attack, I think.
Oh yeah.
Because that's already there.
Me scrolling up to double check.
Because I think it's at the end of your turn that it wears off. But you'll be refreshing it, so... I just say fuck it, go with it. Nuke it.
Okay.
Do the...
It'll start my next turn.
Right, okay, so then... Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. We balling?
We ball, fuck it.
Okie dokie. 1376. Really? Have I forgotten something? Really? Nope, that is everything.
Okay.
So that's 3,574.
So that's, when hitting the weakness, you deal 7,148 damage.
Not dead yet.
My second. My second attack, there we go, was a 277 to hit.
That hits.
Don't worry, guys, you're not getting hit yet.
Yet. Luna
That's
looming menacingly.
That's 762 piercing.
So that's 1,524.
What do I
So I rolled a nat 1.
Oh boy! Well, it's the
Wait,
D.
don't I have a thing to make you reroll that? as
So
well?
I rolled a nat 1.
Well, if anybody has Alter Fortune,
I might do.
5.
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I definitely do.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that much of a dick.
Don't do it. Just let us. Let's see what happens.
Just let us live.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
to say
reroll.
that. Well, oh, you won't get me to re-roll?
Yes, that one.
Okay, good, because otherwise it would have been a 266 to hit when he goes.
Yeah.
So,
That would
yeah,
have been very
that,
funny.
that Alta Fortune is now a 276. I rolled an 11.
Yes. That probably
Which
would have
is-
one-shot somebody, let's be real.
I was hoping it would hit me because I can use a void.
That's 752 piercing.
So 1,504.
I've still got 2 more actions, guys. Don't worry. Okay, it's 277 to
We've got
hit.
2 more
Hits.
chances.
769.
Nice.
Nice.
Share brain cell.
It's the final action. You ready?
Come on.
Drum roll.
It's a.
Oh, it was so
Oh.
close.
So close. So close.
So
Quick,
close.
cast Alter Fortune.
No. Wait, do you actually have that?
I don't think I have it, no.
To try and get Luna
hope
to roll on
not.
that one to hit someone.
No. That's
Oh
a
dear,
bad
so
idea.
that's so it's 267 to hit, 754 piercing. Well, it's definitely very bad because currently Luna crits on everything.
Yeah. Luna just does crit. Wait, I didn't apply its sap damage. I
You
just
fool.
realized. I'm gonna roll and
You fool.
sap damage.
And the Fur Requiem damage.
How much is the Fur Requiem damage?
388, I think.
Do you want to double check that?
Probably.
Well, my charisma modifier has changed since I
What is your
cast
charisma
it.
modifier?
Does it use my current charisma modifier?
Yes.
Okay, so it's different now then.
So 77 times 3. So 231. Okay. So it's now the Prismatic Elemental's turn. It has no MP. So what does it do?
Slap Nolan.
It proceeds to slap Nolan.
Didn't it hit?
Rolling. A 210 to hit.
I think that might hit. Just a hunch.
What?
Which hits? It does not crit. I can't crit Nolan because Nolan's immune to crits, but... and now I get to type out a long fucking string of things.
The anticipation.
As it does 197. So it doesn't do any physical damage. It does... Wait, does it? It does no... Okay, it does... Right, I forget. So... No, 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 no. So, it does 121 non-elemental damage. It swings, rolls a nat 1. Swing. Okay, it rolls 2 nat 1s back to back, meaning it misses both of its future attacks. I also just want you to appreciate... I'll share this after the fight, but this thing is terrifying. So that's the end of its turn, meaning... Oh shit, I have a whole string of people's actions to do. Screech! Okay, this is fine. So Alice, 6 actions. No. I'm just gonna skip to Edith real quick. Don't mind me.
Yes, finish the fucker.
MILF is going to MILF all over the MILFing place.
You cannot withstand the power of MILF.
Ooh. I do know how to amplify the MILF though.
Oh.
She will become...
More MILF for your MILF.
It's reminding me of the fucking more milk per milk thing. As Alice is going to use her first action to cast Vesper Song and Ecliptic Howl. This is going to be completely useless, but... Vesper Song, Edith, buffs and debuffs. Vesper Song, 37 caster level. Four actions. Just spotted a coding error that I've made, but you know what, it's fine. Times that. Just dual casting that, so 5 times that. So she casts Ruin 8 times back to back, dual casting it. does 4,988 damage.
Ooh, who's gonna get the kill? Suddenly it triggers.
Suddenly, it
It triggers
explodes.
auto cure.
No. I would fucking cry. Don't even. You know
No, it uses balance.
what? It bounces on your boy's dick. Yeah, got him.
I said balance, but
No. I'm sorry, but I would truly be the most douchey DM if I ever did that to you guys. Looks back at previous boss that was potentially going to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. So Rose is going to wonk it. Doing 890 on the first. And then second bitch slap. 440. So 880. And with the final strike, Rose cuts it down.
Yes!
And it dies.
Yay! It fucking dead, bro.
Victory
does
for
it
the mill.
disappear or does it fall on the floor?
Victory for the
or-
MILF. Yes.
I don't say that out loud, by the way.
How does it die? Does it just like disappear or fall on the
It
floor?
basically just evaporates
Okay.
as and how it turned up. So I will go through your things in a minute and play your buffs and debuffs.
So
But-
does Edith have the thing now?
She does. And you make your
Cool.
way back to the guild without much more conversation. You take a little while just to have a bit of respite. And as you're discussing things, you end up encountering this black portal that's opened just
That's
outside the guild.
suspicious. That's
I
weird.
assume in the abyss? We're still in
No.
the abyss?
You are outside the guild now.
But like,
So-
We're outside the guild and there is a black portal.
Yes, a black portal opens up at your presence, just around the corner, as you guys
What
are.
the fuck?
So, picture if you will, you're inside the guild. We're gonna say, you've just had your debriefing with Lupus. Edith and Kazaroff have left, and this black portal has opened itself up. I should
Does it
also
start
mention,
sucking us?
Oh my god, I want to go in. But no!
18
I
plus
can't
rated
just
portal.
go into a portal.
Oh fuck! I can't believe it did that.
18 plus portal. No. Fuck, I just put the hub map in the wrong place.
what is going on?
So the portal.
Can I arcana it and determine?
You
Thing.
attempt to do
Fortnite
so.
dance.
You attempt to do so.
Mhm.
And immediately upon you trying to inspect it, this black tendril wiggles
Uh-oh.
out
Ah.
and slaps your hand away from the portal.
What?
Not in a
Uh,
not in a sense of like it attacks
Okay.
you. It's just like stop.
No.
It's the same kind of like stop. Just cease.
Do we
Do I
recognize
know
this
what
in
it
any
is?
way?
It's a portal.
No, but not the portal, the tendril.
No, it's just part of the portal.
The portal
It's
tendril wiggles eyebrows.
Okay, I'm gonna poke it.
And as you touch
I'm
the
poking the
portal,
portal.
Alec disappears.
No.
You fucking.
Fuck.
Why would you
Shit.
do that? Why would you poke the weird tentacle portal, Alec?
A weird tentacle portal.
Quote of the day.
So,
Have I
Alec,
died?
No, but you are not on this plane anymore.
Oh
Come
man.
on.
So everybody else
Well,
is now
the good
looking.
thing is I can come back.
Where would a black tendril portal lead to if it's on a
Man.
different plane?
Well, there's a
It
few
could be
You are
anywhere.
options.
unaware. I'm also clearing all of your buffs,
Am I unaware?
just so you are aware.
That's fine by me.
Was there something Pendant would be aware of? 'Cause
No,
my guess
I'm in
of
the
it is that
tendril.
it's-
I'm in the tendril
Well,
it's the
plane.
player
shut
playing
up.
Shadow.
Well, there's
He's not
no
attached to
point
the
in
shadow.
leaving him there alone.
is
Oh
Luna
my
going
God.
in as well?
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Jump him.
So Luna, you jump into the portal.
Yippee.
I didn't think it would suck me up as soon as I touched it.
It's a portal.
Suck
Nah.
me.
Yeah, but you have to go into a portal,
You
surely.
can't suck me.
It's like
You did go into it.
I just poked it.
you touched the portal, you
You touched the
dumber.
portal, you fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you not learn from the teleporting you to another plane crystal that you encountered with Milo and the others
That you touched.
when the party was still somewhat functional?
No, I clearly I did not.
Just go in there.
Clearly I did not.
Damn.
And also you weren't there.
I should also mention at this point, you don't have Kay with you. As you
Did
go.
she touch
Oh,
the
yeah.
portal?
Oh no.
No, she left to go for the White Mage heirloom.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But you are sucked into this portal, and you are Kaelus. And you awaken.
You are Kaelus.
You are Kaelus. You are without Kay.
Yeah, we
So,
are without our maiden.
Sucked into?
you are.
We-
Yes, as you are.
I
the
have not
ones-
touched the portal yet.
Yeah, the ones of you that are.
Yeah, you got
standing there,
sucked.
You get pulled into the portal.
Okay, I don't get a choice.
You awaken
Yeah.
in a blackened rift of sorts, of a mess of different ruined buildings and things along that line.
We all in the same place.
Yes, you are. And you notice that
So
Ankh
far.
has entered through the portal with you. So your party is now the same, kind of the same, but replace K with Ankh. That is your new lineup.
Oh, hello. What's going on?
And the moment you ask that, he puts a hand over your mouth as you watch as the rooms around you. There are other people here. And you take a moment to try and look at one of their faces.
Huh.
What's wrong with that face?
If I can open the thing.
What do they look like?
Banana.
Give me a second.
Engine's player has a inkling and suspicion of what they look like.
And then
Don't
player.
be
No.
suspicious.
And you recognize the face. You recognize the face.
Oh,
It is It appears to be a zombie of one of your recently deceased foes,
Ah,
ex-comrades
friend.
of Gelda Solmer.
Our friendly.
And you realize that every single one of these zombies is just a varying level of deteriorated Solmer. It's the same person, over and over again, and they are all humming a resonant tune amongst each other that sends chills down your spine. I will share this tune with the party shortly, after session, if you choose to listen to it. But they are all humming, and it's sending a discomfort through you. And you can hear them rambling to themselves, and you can feel your very bones themselves almost standing on end and tingling.
Are they aware of our presence?
No, they have not seen you yet, which is why Ankh shut you up.
Ah.
And this is where I'm going to leave you.
Ah.
In the middle of this infested location that
The
you are
Gelda
not
pit.
familiar with.
In the Gelda pit.
Sure. I'll see you next time.
In the...
Bye-bye.
Bye!
bye bye.
We